Okay, since we done that other video, I'm going to add this little bit here onto the front of it so you can see what the cart looks like when it finally got done. I put mirrors on it now, right here. These I got these foldable kind of mirrors off of eBay, and got them mounted on there. And there's my 48-volt charger laying on the floor. Also, I took my seats and fixed them where I could roll them forward and get to my batteries now a lot easier. That's underneath the seat. And then, like I said, I put the disc brakes on the back already, and I've got these other brakes here on the front right now, but I've got another set of disc brakes ordered that I'm going to put up here on the front of it. This mirror here is folded in so you can see going down the road. And like I said, this seat here also folds down and goes forward, and there's the battery box again where you can get to it, or the controller or whatever. And so I wanted you to be able to see it where it was moving by itself. Now this driveway, I put an inclinometer on my telephone, and it says we got about a 10% grade here. So that may not be steep, but I'm going to show you how it comes up it when I go back down.
Here's the little cart. He's out on the road in it. You see him going? Yeah? That's our little quadricycle that he made. Praise the Lord. There he goes up the road. He will be coming back in just a minute. We had a few cars to go by. As you can see him coming down the road in it. There it is, how it looks in the front. Off. There, and hear the horn? There's the horn. And you can see him go up the driveway now. There he goes. There he goes. He's doing really good. Oh, let me get behind him. He's in the driveway now. That's it. There he is getting out of it. And you can see on the back, right here, as it says, Miss Prissy.
Okay, so I just wanted to show you that the thing does work and it runs good, and it comes right up over that 10% grade like it ain't even there. And so I don't know if it would do. I never tried doing it in the, as you can see down in here, my 4 lights are working for them 4 thumb throttle accelerators that comes with the kit. And so you'll see that in the kit as we go on here. And now we'll get on to where we started building it, and you can see how we built it. And hope you enjoy the video. Thank you. Okay. We just came from Wal-Mart, where we ordered 2 of these Roadmaster bicycles here from Wal-Mart, and they was $98 a piece. And I'm getting a shot of it so you can see what it looks like. And we're going to make us a quadricycle using these. Now over here I got this little electric bike, and I made a little sidecar for it, as you can see right there. and it works pretty good. But my wife was wanting something a little bit bigger, and of course I want to keep it electric and all, so I don't want to have a four-wheeler running around pumping gas out into the world while we're out playing around with it. And so we're going to build this little quadricycle. So I've taken the first bike, as you can see, there's the forks for the front of it, and then here's the back. Now what I went and done, I went to Home Depot and I bought this pipe here. Now this pipe was, I don't know, I spent $83, and I bought 10 sticks of 1/2-inch EMT, which I'm going to use, as you can see right there. And I bought 4 pieces of this top rail fencing from Home Depot, and the drive out on them two was about $83. Now this, I didn't know at the time when I started figuring this out, but that pipe worked perfect where you can see it worked perfect. And then I'm going to just weld it around here on both sides, and I'm going to weld to it. I'll do some more videos as time goes on and adding more to this, so you can see that now I'm not going to use this. I've already got the wheel for that one over there. I'm going to use it to try this with. It's 1,000 watts, and that bike is 500 watts is all, and so it pulls me and her pretty good on it with 1,500 watts. So I'll probably end up ordering another motor for this one, so I can have 2,000 watts on it, and those are with the inside the wheel motor, you know, hub motors I think they called. But yeah, there it is, and I just fixed it, and I'm thinking that's about as wide as it's going to be. I cut that pipe off to 4 feet, and so it's going to come out where I'm going to have it even with that back of that wheel back there on the outside of it. And then when I make the cart, it'll look like it's supposed to look, because I'm going to hopefully close it in and everything. So we'll see. And that's about it for right now. So stay tuned. All right, here I am again working on it. This bicycle to a quad. And I got a little bit done since yesterday. I got exactly, I think, 4 feet across all the way. And then I put up here on the front, I had to indent that in because of the way the wheels are going to be turning. And see where I had cut off the pipes on the frame of the bicycle, which gives me something to stick these top rails into, which incidentally they work perfect, and weld them on there. And that metal is a piece of what was left from an old bed frame that I had here. So, and as you can see, the the R is turned to the side, but it's facing in the right direction where it's supposed to be there. So this part here goes on the front, and I just turned it so it would work on there like that. And anyway, it's moving right along, and mostly having to do the thing with the level here, because so many unforeseen things are going on. And that welding, I got my welder cut down to, let's see, 60 right now, and really got to watch it on that. It won't hardly burn the rods at 40, but on 60 if you don't watch out, it burns right through this real thin metal. Now I had this other Lincoln welder, which is supposed to be a MIG pack here, and I tried it and it just burned it up. So I couldn't get it adjusted right, so I got the other one out and trying with it. And all I'm going to do here is come forward a little bit more. This is a piece of a frame that I had left over from when I bought that bike. It came on the angle iron frame bolted on, and I'm just using it, adding and cutting and adding to it. And then this old bed frame, like I said, using that, and these top rails for the sides, and I've got 2 pieces cut for the inside there. But we're moving right along. So alright, got a little bit more work done here today, and as you can see, now I made this thing maybe a little bit bigger than I should have. My wife came out a while ago and she said it looked like it's about as big as a car now. Well, there's the height where the seat is going to be. Of course, that's not it. I'm just using that. And I've got all that stuff welded in there. Now the total width, as I said, from side to side there is about 4 feet. I could have made it maybe 6 inches smaller or so. But when you sit up here in the seat, as far as having room for your feet when this gets done, I had to leave enough for them 26-inch tires right there. And so what this was brought in. Now if all that was brought in, then I would have had to bring this in further here. That one I seen on the internet, a cute little thing, but it was only a 1 passenger, because even here I got on the inside there, I came in 10 inches on each side, and so I had 48, and you take 20 off of that, 10 on each side, so the tires would turn. And right there, now I just did that temporarily, so they'll turn a little bit more than that. I got to make a right kind of thing for it, but that was just so I could move this thing around when I got it done. But yeah, you got to have the room for the tires to turn in there, and if you make it where you don't have any room over there, then you're not going to be able to turn it much. And so I'm making it where I can use this thing. Now I thought that's one railing down there would have been enough, but when I sit down in it, my knees was almost up to my ears because it was so low down there. And not only that, I could only see from here. I could just barely see above the top of this. So I knew I was going to have to raise the seat a little bit. But I got the center of gravity down low, so whenever I'm out there, not that I'm going to be speeding or anything, but it's I use 3 2-bys underneath there, so that's right at 5 inches up underneath it. What the ground clearance is going to be, about 5 inches. So I'm not planning on going out in the woods and rock crawling and all that kind of stuff. Just riding around in the neighborhood and whatever. So there it is, and that's kind of what the shape of it's going to be as it goes on. Maybe I will drop it down somewhat later, I don't know. But right now I'm going to be leaving this thing like it is. So I'll be adding some more. I ran out of my cutting blades and grinding blades and all this other stuff, so I got to knock off and get some parts. Okay, as you can see, the machine isn't sitting there any longer. I worked on it a little bit after I went and got the parts I needed, a cut-off disc, and I shoved it outside out the way so I can try to clean up my garage a little bit. And as you can see from the video now, I didn't like the height of it. Now let me back up some. Okay, so I dropped it down on the height. Now I got it down to 54 inches from the ground to the top here. And I went to Wal-Mart. I'll bring one of them seats here. And I got some seats while I was down there. And I'm going to put them on top of them rails I've got right there. And just set it in there where it goes. Those are, I think they call them stadium seats. But there you go. I got two of them for it right there. That they'll sit right on there. Go ahead, sit down on it. As you can see, it's plenty high enough, so pretty much like I'm wanting it, and it's sturdy now. Okay, so I'll be doing some more videos here as I get some more of it finished. As you can see, I've used all but the pieces on the inside of the bicycle, but everything else that came with it. Well, I didn't use the gears because it's going to be electric. Not even thinking about putting no chain on it, but that's for people that want to do it. My wife is 75 and I'm 76 years old, and my days of pedaling bicycles just about finished, I think. So I'm going to have it with electric motors on it, like our electric car sitting right there, Chevy Bolt. But yeah, so I'm happy with it now, as the height and everything. So praise the Lord. Okay, I was going to do a little bit of an update here from where I'm at with this thing right now. I put these sides on here, but I don't think I like them on there like that. I just shot that with paint to see how it was going to do. Went up to Menards and bought this plastic material, Plastex, I think what it's called. And as you can see, you can cut it with a scissors or a knife or utility knife or whatever. And I pretty much fixed that back like a little pickup truck looking thing. And so right now I think I'm going to pull these sides off because I really don't like. Okay, so now I took that one side off and I put this little fender thing here on. I think I like that better. It shows more of the cycle and such, because I didn't want it to not have the cycle part. As you can see, I'm putting that same material stuff on the roof of it. And I put glue up underneath the sides before I rolled them over and held them a bit. And then I went on and pop riveted them on as well. And so, moving right along. And so we'll be done with this thing probably in the next 20 years. I don't know. Anyway, that little fender ain't the best in the West, but I didn't have to buy a fender. And I bought this piece of trim that goes with the material, that Fast Tech material I bought from Menards. And you can see where I pulled that panel off. Got it laying there. And the other side is still on. I've still got to finish it. But moving right along. I got my batteries in here just a while ago, so it won't be long before I'll be hooking them up. I got 4 of these Wheats or Wentz, or whatever, 20 amp hour batteries off of Amazon. They come pretty quick. They all come in one box. UPS come walking up with this box like he had nothing in his hand, and it was pretty heavy. But whatever. He's probably not nearly the age that I am. But anyhow, on to bigger and better things. Okay, I'm doing a little more work here. I ordered a steering thing because that steering mechanism there that I tried to make, it works, but I really don't like the way it works, so I've ordered another one for it. I'm working on the brakes right now. I'm going to use the brakes that was on the bicycle to begin with, and that'll give me 4-wheel brakes on that part. Now over here, I took the brake levers, and I took one of the handlebars, as you can see right here. I took a piece of it, cut it off, bolted it onto there, and these are the 2 motors that comes with the kit, and these are the 4 handbrakes that came with the kit. And I took a piece of pipe there from the handlebars, and I cut it and made it to go down in, and then I bolted it onto this piece of angle iron right here, as you can see, each one of them. See if I can get it where you can see it right there, like that. And so all I have to do now is hook up my brake cables, and when I push it, see here, I'll have all 4 brakes doing it at the same time. Then I've got 2 motors that I bought off of eBay at right at $200 a piece. One of them I had on that other little cart, and I took it off and bought another one to put on this one here. And so, as you can see, it works fine. Now, what I did up underneath, you can see here, is I put this metal plate, was part of that bed frame thing, that iron off of it, and there's the plastic for the handles, and I drilled through it all, and I put this plate behind it, and it makes it real sturdy. And I've done the same thing with these. So we'll see how this all works. Now, so I made this board where I could take that stuff out and work on it, as you can see right there. Just set it right down in there, and I screw it down as time goes on here. But there's my brake pedal and accelerator pedal. And see here, and there's my accelerator, which is going to be pretty neat now, I think. Just like I said, these are all part of that bed frame. See, and I'll be able to reach there with my foot if I want to turn them on and off, but I've already got a key for it, so I'll probably just turn them on and leave them on if they'll stay on, and won't probably do nothing else with it. And if I need to adjust them, I can get right to it and adjust them there. And there's the brake pedal, and there's the accelerator pedal. So I think it's going to work out fine. So on to bigger and better things. That's a little steering wheel I bought, put on there, and I welded and put a big washer on the. Okay, finally got this thing done here. I went on and put disc brakes on the. Okay, I went on and put disc brakes back here on the back, and I had to make a little bracket thing for them to go on there. As you can see, it works. And I went and I've got a spare bicycle rim that I can carry on here, and got the back of it all finished and all done now. And ooh, okay, as you can see, it looks like a little truck. So I got, let me turn the lights on, and here horn works, and let's see, turn signals. And my lights are working. So got it all done.
Here.
Let me turn this stuff off.
Get one right here.
What? I got that a while ago.
I'm going to be standing by it.
You're going to be standing by it? Okay. Let's see if I can get you in it. Okay. That's you in it now.
Okay.
Go ahead and get behind the wheel. Let people see how you are. Oh, let me see this a minute. See down here? I've got, well, I've got 4 of them thumb things down there, and the same way with my brakes. 4 of the brakes down here, which you probably couldn't see too well because it's kind of dark in there. And I got these 2 seats from, like I said, from Wal-Mart. Go ahead, get in there. I put these horns on the side, and got us a little steering wheel. Went and bought a regular steering and put in there. As you can see, it had to have a good sized turn, huh?
And I have a little thing to hold me in over here on the side.
Right. And that's the, we just came back from the thing riding, and she's got a strap that goes across over there, so we'll hold her in. And it does about 20, maybe 25 miles an hour. I bought this little bicycle thing here, but it don't half work. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. And oh, I see why it didn't this time, because it's turned down there. I don't know how that happened. But then we got this here. We'll have another video on that in a little while. We'll get done with this first. And it's all done. I've got 4 of them 1,000-watt motors on here, 1 on each wheel, so I guess you could say it's a 4-wheel drive. But it comes up our driveway pretty good now.
And it's, those hills too?
And it goes up and down the hills pretty good here. Now, it wasn't made to get out in the woods and stuff and run on that. We just got it to ride around in our neighborhood with. And I got a little frunk up here in the front, which you can use to carry stuff in. I made this window. This is a screen door that I had a a glass door that I had on the front of the house, and the glass got broken. Anyway, we just recently bought a new door, and so I had this glass thing left. I went and had some plexiglass made at Ace, and I was able to make that one on the front, and then this window here in the back. So as you can see, and it's got lots of room. As you can see, it's big enough for that 26-inch tire back there and some. And so the holes in the side is where I had the other brakes on it. Now I'm just going to push something over it. That was one of the things I didn't like, because them things had to stick out over there. And
but we love it.
That's it. It's finally done. Oh, I tried to do a reverse on it, and I can reverse the motors and all, but that's no problem. When I put a switch on it, I burned up one of them little switches with the little points in them. They're not strong enough to do. I came back over here so you can get a picture of it. We started out with 2 bicycles that we bought from Wal-Mart, $98 a piece, of Roadmaster bikes. But if you're going to do one like this, I can tell you them bicycle wheels are not strong enough, because as soon as I went to make a turn, one of the bicycle rims just bent almost in half. And so, and then I bought 2 of these motors off of eBay, and then I found them a little bit cheaper on Wal-Mart. But when I got them, the spokes were so loose in them that the wheel would flop around, so I had to tighten up all the spokes on the 2 I got from Wal-Mart. The ones I got off eBay was nothing. Also, the ones that came up from Wal-Mart didn't have 5 pounds of air in the tires, and I had to air them up and all that. But other than that, yeah, we got us probably the only all electric, that is to say, pickup truck in the neighborhood.
And we can go, and when we're out there, we can put a cooler back here and have sandwiches and drinks if we want them.
Yeah, yeah. Anything else you need to say before we do?
No, I love it.
Now, this material here, I bought that stuff from Menards. I think it goes in a bathroom. I don't know, but I put that on here, and then I used it on the sides because it was much lighter. And see here, I bent it over the bench for my front there, and it worked pretty good. And as you can see, I don't need fenders because I got a completely closed in wheel well there, and the same way back here, so it didn't need fenders. Now, I had fenders on here, but I didn't like the looks of them, so I took them off. And we bought this pipe wrap to put over the metal to make it where somebody wouldn't hurt themselves on it. And anyway, it's charging away, and that's it. So,
and we love it, and my husband knows how to do everything, I'm telling you.
Yeah, right.
Praise the Lord.
All right. So I hope you like it. Thank you. Oh, pricing, well, it might seem like it didn't cost much to you, but each one of them wheels was well over $200. So there's 4 of them on there, and that's well over $800 just for the wheels with the hub motors on them. 2 motors won't pull it, because not with me and my wife in it, and the weight of the vehicle. Now, if you get out on the flat and you're rolling, you can turn off 2 of the switches and it'll run pretty good. But if you're going to go up a hill, it's not going to go up a hill very well with 2 motors, so it needs to have the 4. And really wasn't nothing to wiring them, because it's pretty simple.
Well,
and to make reverse on them, you can make all of them reverse, but you have to change the wire. Now I went and bought off of eBay, I bought 4 solenoids, and I tried that with a on and off switch. Now let's see if I got that other switch in here. I don't know where I put it. Anyway, I bought one of them that's off of eBay that was supposed to be for these, and it wouldn't work either. And it was only like $13 or $14, but $13 or $14 for, here it is. No, that's another one, because see that little one, it won't hold the power to turn the power on and off. You have to have one of them big ones like you use on a boat, and it has to be mounted kind of close to the batteries. So I got a dash full of holes up there now, and I ended up putting it down underneath there so I can turn the power off. Right now I got it left on because when I turn the power off, it doesn't, the way I got it set up to charge, it's not going to charge as well, and there's nothing draining the battery when it's charging like that. But anyway, that's it. I hope you guys liked the video. Thank you.